Hello everyone. So after reviewing Kate's book last time, I thought my next book needed to be from another author with similar gravitas and standing as our wonderful Deputy District Chair. So I plumped for Pope Francis and his book on the way forward following coronavirus, Let Us Dream, the Path to a Better Future. Now this is an excellent book, but I must admit there were a couple of times I found it a little uncomfortable. The first of these is obviously a bit rich coming from me, but Pope Francis is not a man afraid of expressing an opinion. I guess it goes with the job of being the pontiff. In a book where I was fully on board with his underlying message, I still found some unease from one or two asides on topics which seemed to me to sit outside the overall direction of the book. But my second area of discomfort was not really the fault of the book. Pope Francis had produced this book last year, and my discomfort really came from the fact that he declared coronavirus as a time of reckoning, an opportunity for the regeneration of human society, a return to respecting limits, curbing the reckless pursuit of wealth and power, and looking out for the poor and the marginalised. But as he did so, I could not help but think that the world has already seemingly missed this moment. But then as I read further, I realised that in this searing prophetic vision, Pope Francis was not aiming for an overnight transformation of the world's political landscape, but instead he was hoping to inspire a different path forward from the ground up. Now this book is split into three sections, namely a time to see, a time to choose, and a time to act. Now in the crucial central section, Pope Francis urges us to take time to consider what is authentically worthwhile. And I especially liked how he says we need a healthy capacity for silent reflection, what he calls places of refuge from the tyranny of the urgent. He suggests that solutions to intractable problems can often come in ways that seem unexpected and unforeseen. He describes such moments as overflow because they break the banks that confine our thinking. As Pope, he says he's encouraged such overflow within the Church by reinvigorating the ancient practice of synodality. Walking together in synod is his key theme. Places where we can listen and wrestle, recognising that what affects us all should be discussed by all. And then in the final chapter he goes to the heart of the challenges that lie before us. He states directly, left to their own devices, markets have generated vast inequality and huge ecological damage. He goes on to say that we need an economy with human dignity and ecological regeneration at its core. But how? Of course, but how? Well, here Pope Francis says that the Church, of course, can illuminate the issues for us through the light of the gospel, and the Church can awaken people to their own dignity through the love of Christ. But ultimately, he says he sees the way forward in groups of people organising themselves to make a difference through service. In fact, he's not prescriptive about what or where, but encourages us all to find others that we can serve alongside and just simply say we'd like to be part of a different world and thought this might be a good place to start. Amen.